Welcome everyone. Okay, the reason I'm doing this live update is uh, it's my birthday today.
Welcome everyone. Okay,
So
the reason I'm doing
what we're gonna do is we're gonna discuss some of the episodes that has happened since I went to Delhi and what happened the year back and what's gonna happen, what Saptarishis Astrology is gonna do for the next 1 year. We're going to be launching Bhrigu Nadi course in Delhi, and it's going to be a 3.5 months course. And why I'm so happy today is I met my mentor in this Delhi trip. Apart from the various astrological discussions we had, he taught me something that was an eye-opener, a kind of a spirituality check for me. He's left astrology since the last 4 years. He's been going deeper into Upanishads. And when you go deeper into Upanishads, you realize the man is not going to come back. He's going to go deeper into very philosophical kind of spirituality. And that sometimes can be dangerous for the mundane life or mundane life, however you pronounce it. You lose interest in Jyotish. Jyotish becomes kind of secondary or useless, whatever you want to say it. He taught me something. Yuvraj was with us, and this he had shared a few days before also, before I went to Delhi. I'll have to say it in Hindi because the real essence of it will come in Hindi. My English is not so good. So he said, when anybody praises you, your punya, the bank balance of your positive karmas, gets reduced. Now this is pretty significant if you think about it. Did he mean that you got to feel that praise? Or because if you feel that praise, you feel happy, you feel okay, somebody has praised you. You feel like, okay, wow, man, people are praising me. In that case, I'm 100% sure something would reduce because it's affecting you. You're getting embroiled in the Maya. So you want more praise, more praise. It's like Facebook, Instagram, you become a narcissist. You become a narcissist. And then you feel that praise is less. Today praise is less. I wanted more. Then all your actions are to build that praise. You want to be constant on Facebook. You want to be constant on Instagram or Twitter because it's like an addiction. You want to be there. You want to be known. You want to feel alive. So you start posting anything. Any view in the world, you'll post. My dog did this. I'm eating this food right now. I'm in this restaurant. I am at so-and-so location. I'm in Paris. I'm in Thailand, whatever. I got this phone call. I got that message. You'll end up doing anything. And that's narcissism. You try to become, you'll end up becoming I, me, myself. Everything revolves around the world around you. You can justify that, saying that, okay, I'm important. God created me. But it made me think, and I need to call up mentor and ask him again. Because after so many years of deep spirituality, if he comes up with a statement, and he kind of pushed it, that I need to realize it, something like that. So I was thinking, am I going down that route? Because in the last 4 years or 2 years since we started courses when making money, I know what I've done on Facebook. For me, it is a joke, and for me, it is something you do for your business to survive. It's like you have a product and you need to constantly keep on advertising for your product to sell. But anyway, it made me think on one part that what if I don't feel the praise? What if I'm detached with the praise? If I'm so detached, will it reduce my karma, my purva punya, my blessings, or whatever you want to call it? And of course, I need to clarify for them. But if I'm detached, but is it possible to be completely detached? At least for 1 second, I will feel wow about it. At least for 1 second or 1% within me, even if I try to hide it, okay, I become detached, non-emotional, this, that, etc. Would it still affect me? 1% would it affect me? It's possible. It's possible. So these things on this birthday of mine, I want to do, and I thank everybody who's been with Saptarishis Astrology for so long. Each and every one, I have absolute deep gratitude. My team members, I love you guys. You guys have stood with me in spite of all the troubles, technical troubles, financial troubles, scandals that people have done to advance their selfish interests. It's okay. We have seen the storm in the last 1 year. We braced it. We have tried to remain quiet and not expose them. Because when you slap someone, at times slapping is necessary. I truly believe it. But when you keep on slapping someone, there is no end to hatred. There is no end to it. You can easily expose people. But in the larger interest of Jyotish, research work needs to come out. Let me talk about a research. There was an article I wrote in Saptarishis Astrology magazine. Okay, thank you everyone. The private messaging on Facebook. Please don't private message me. I request you, please post it on the Facebook wall page. I appreciate all your love and concern. Thank you for the birthday wishes. But if you keep on asking me to do chart reading, I don't do horoscope readings. I don't do it for free. I don't do it for paid. Since I think 6-8 months, we started a paid consultation on our website. The panel of astrologers used to do that. Now we've removed that also. I've stopped that, I think, a month back or 20 days back. So many people who come on YouTube, they have their personal consultations, and that's the reason they come on YouTube. Maybe not to share knowledge, but to show off knowledge, whichever way you want to interpret it. But eventually they want a reading done. But with us, we love bringing astrologers out. We love bringing the knowledge out. Some of you, or many of you rather, have been encouraging us quite a lot, quite a lot. And some of you have been constant, what I call discouragement. And many of you have complained in the past that why I delete videos. I upload it and then I delete it. And the reason is very simple actually. I want to see how many of you are tuned in. Because when we were learning astrology, I was taught that before moon changes its sign, or before it changes its nakshatra, if you learnt a technique, you master it then and there. Then and there. So that's what I learned, that you got to master the technique that way. That is one reason. The second reason is the moment I see a dirty comment, the moment I see that, I feel so bad. I feel, why am I doing this? I've stopped going to office. I'm ignoring the business completely. And why should I do this? Let me share the screen and show you one comment of a man. I don't know if I'll be doing that technically, So let's see the screen. I don't know if you guys can see the screen, not this one. Okay. This one. How am I? So this man wrote such a comment, and I was so gosh, it's in Hindi actually. It's in Hindi. If you can see that, he's saying the astrologers that come on our channel are not worth 50 rupees. And if you see the kind of the tone in which he's written. Come on, we had the best of astrologers, Vishti Larsen, K.N. Rao, P.V.R. Narasimha Rao, many others, Nalin Desai, Sunil Pandey, so many others. And if you see how he's writing, I feel so bad and I feel so hurt. I feel sorry for him that with this mindset, this man is going to do chart readings, horoscope readings. An astrologer needs to be balanced. I don't want to malign him or anything like that. But an astrologer needs to be balanced. And if he's not balanced, he should not do a horoscope reading. He should not. Why I don't do horoscope readings? 1A, I feel technically I am not superior. 2, beyond 15 seconds, I don't look at a horoscope. And that's wrong. You need to spend time at a horoscope. And 3, I don't know the mundane level of astrology, When will marriage happen? When will I get a job? When will I get money? And I never studied into that because I never wanted to practice astrology. For me, being an astrologer is a bit shameful here in Bombay. If you tell anybody that, okay, I'm an astrologer, they're gonna laugh at you. It's a joke. It's a joke. Nobody's gonna wed his daughter to you because you say you're an astrologer. They feel it is, the whole of India knows and feels it, astrology as a profession is a profession of cheaters. Okay, we're live on Facebook, but I want to say that's the truth. If I buy a television a television set. I, as an astrologer, am buying a television set. Okay. And if it's not working properly, 50% working, 50% not working, I'm going to take the warranty card, guarantee card, go to the shop, call up online, make all kinds of complaints and abuses, and say, give me back my money or replace it. Now, that same astrologer, me, if I'm doing a reading, how is it that if my predictions fail, then how is it that I do not return the money back? And that's the dilemma for me when we were doing the consultation business. I mean, 8-9 years back when I started the magazine, in the very first editorial, I mentioned it, that it's a consultation business. But I never got the time to start it. Too busy with the magazine. So, what happens? We started the consultation business. By God's grace, we had good readers with us. Got very good reviews. But I'm taking a break. I'm going to think whether we're going to start the business again or not start. So I'm going to disappear for 11 days. I'm going to be going to Thailand. And I'm going alone. I begged my wife to come with me, but she said, no, you need time alone, you need to relax, you need to de-stress yourself. So my dear friend, Amin Nurani, who's also an astrologer, he arranged the tickets. He's in the travel business. And he arranged the tickets. Nidhi arranged the hotels, the bookings done. I didn't have to lift a finger. Thank you so much, both of you. Both of you are the love of my life. But what I'm going to do in Thailand, I'm going to be snorkeling, scuba diving, just walk, be in an island. It's a very isolated island. People don't know it. It's not there in the tourist maps. Okay, this will be the second time I'll be going there to that particular island. Hardly 25, 30 people on that island. And I'm going to be doing some serious thinking. Plus, most important, the initial few days, I'm going to be doing the PowerPoint, my presentations for Arshavidya Gurukula, where I'm going to be teaching the secrets of Sashtyamsha, where I'm going to be teaching, that's USA in June 2nd to June 12th or 13th. You can go to their website. I'll show you the website. Any of you in USA or want to be traveling to USA, okay, you need to go to their website. It is Jyotish. They have two sites. You can just go to arshavidya.org or you can go to jyotish.com. This is the site. So they have 2nd June to 11th June. It's a 10-day conference and there are a host of speakers. If you click here, you'll get more info. I'm taking you right over there. So the speakers are from Dr. K.S. Charak, A.B. Shukla, Vinay Aditya, myself, Michelle Bonda, Michael Sugarman, Simon Chukowski, Rakesh Sharma, Ashish Sharma, and so on, many others. And this is the schedule. Sunday I'll be lecturing on Sashtyamsha, 2 lectures the whole day. And on Monday, my most favorite technique till date. Just somebody tells you the ascendant and you predict 12 events. So this I'm going to be taking 2 days, half of day. So in total 2 days continuous. So you can go here, you can register, okay. And that's an NGO, whatever money they get out of this astrology, webinars and seminars, they do it to spread Vedanta and Hinduism. Okay, Swami Dayanand, if I remember correctly. But I just might reveal a technique. in the secret of ascendance, which I did not share with anyone. I kind of did it at Mahabalipuram, Chennai, where we had 20 people. And I said, this year, an event will happen in everyone's life. I said 33 and a half. People stood up and they said, yes, this event happened, this event happened, this event happened, this event happened. Absolutely common thread of the common event. It's a magical technique. I don't even need the horoscope. I don't even need to know the ascendant. Yet, you can make predictions. It is a novel thing. Absolutely novel thing. So I'm going to be doing that in USA. Hopefully. I normally think quite a lot on this. So just give me a second, guys. Just give me a second. I'm getting a phone call. Hello? Sorry, guys. That was an urgent call. So anyway, now we have four videos of Narasimha Rao lined up. They just need to be edited and uploaded. I'm going to do that while I'm on vacation. And so we have several other videos of Mr. Sunil Pandey. Okay, people keep on asking me whom should I consult and all that. Come on, it's very difficult for me to reply to all messages. Just impossible for the YouTube comments and Facebook comments. If you're going to private message me, you can be 100% sure I'm never going to reply to you because it's very frustrating. You want an astrologer, please contact Sunil Pandey. He's a very good astrologer. His number is 894-876-500. He is good. And the reason you should consult him is, let's assume even if he's not good. This is a very big secret I'm going to read. You have two astrologers. One who's a very good human being, very nice, very soft spoken. And the other is a brilliant predictor. 10 times of this astrology. So what do? 99% of us will always go to the brilliant predictor. But he's not a good human being. He's harsh, he's rude, he's selfish, etc., etc. Most of us will go to that man who's a brilliant predictor. We don't care whether he's a bad human being. Doesn't matter to us. What matters to us is we always search for gurus who are having brilliant techniques for prediction. Because unfortunately, we think astrology is the science of predictions. That's the most unfortunate part about this Shastra, our perception. Astrology is a science of understanding karma. And only a person who's a good human being can teach you that. The rest will teach you techniques. So I go to a Sunil Pandey because I know his mastery on Gayatri Mantra. Because I know by him looking at my horoscope, my 9th house gets strengthened because 9th house is the house of astrology. My 9th house gets strengthened. The prediction he gives, my 3rd house gets strengthened. Why? Because that is Upadesha, the Upadesha that I receive or I give. Brihat Parashara Hora Shastra, chapter 11, shloka number 3, Parashar Rishi says, Upadesha for 3rd house. So I prefer a Sunil Pandey because he is a good human being. I should not be saying this, but I know he will absorb my karma. Some part of my karma, some small part of my karma, because he's a good human being. And at the same time, I know his mastery of Gayatri Mantra. At the same time, I know he's a very balanced man, a very nice, simple human being. So please don't write to me asking me to give number of a good astrologer, that you have so and so problem, this, that, etc. Please understand, I don't get time. I don't get time. I feel really bad when I'm not replied to somebody. It hits me. It hits me hard. It hits me that, hey, I'm becoming rude. For others, it's beautiful to say, oh man, I'm getting 10,000 emails a day. I'm so popular. Oh, now I'm getting 50,000 emails a day. It's trying to show off you're popular. For me, that's a side part. Those 10,000 people, I've acted rude. For me, it's that. I feel guilty, 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 guilty. From morning, I'm getting phone calls for my birthday. Wife is sharing, okay, shall we go to Barbecue Nation in the evening, you, me, child, your birthday. And I'm coming up with all excuses. No, I got to do this. I got to prepare for Thailand. I got to prepare for this. I got to do this. So much of work pending. I've just come from Delhi, blah, blah, blah. But each and every message I'm trying to reply, whether it's a phone call or a private Facebook message, because you got to honor your loved ones, your fans, or people who love you. Don't take them for granted. Anyway, I wanted to share a BCP technique. But Yuvraj just called up and he said, don't share it. We will use it in the course, in the upcoming course on Brigu astrology. The thing is, this is the problem I always feel guilty about. A part of me wants to make money, feed my family, make money so much that I can buy another house and bring my parents here to stay next to me, my old parents. But the part of me, which is the old Saptarishis Astrology magazine, says no knowledge. You didn't have money to learn astrology, so you fasted and you bought books. Others would be in the same boat. Today, I realized, all the sacrifices I did is for nothing. Almost nothing. All the sacrifices I did to give a free magazine to the world is almost for nothing. I know that. People are thankless. Most of you only land up only being on Facebook or YouTube. You don't even go on in the magazine Saptarishis Astrology.com and read the technical articles, the translation of the manuscripts that our team did. We don't, because it's so easy to judge YouTube. If you have a video Saturn in the first house, Saturn in all 12 houses, you have 20,000 views. But if you have a video on Dasha Samya, you don't have views, hardly 2,000 views. So if you have 2017, what's the year going to be for you? Monthly predictions, you'll have 20,000, 50,000 views. But if you have a video on planetary avasthas, nobody's watching. That's the level of audience of YouTube's. It's a joke, but that's unfortunate. It's a joke. People want to know astrology only basic from the outer level for themselves. They don't want to learn astrology. They don't want to become a better human being. And it's not possible also to become a better human being so easily by using astrology. It's very tough, extremely tough. The technique that I wanted to share was, with BCP, how do you time past life karma? which year what event will happen. The event that is coming from your past life. Only from your past life. I wanted to share that on my horoscope, but Yuvraj said, don't do it. It might also scare people. It's a problem. It's a problem. Knowledge, how it's to be given. And in that technique, I wanted to share another method of how to know which, the name of the person who's going to cheat you. Not the name, the alphabet, the starting alphabet. The problem is, the moment you share a technique like that, I wanted to share it 3 weeks back, because I was using another method from my other guru, Sri Paresh Desai, okay, whose parampara is brilliant. They don't even use dasha. They don't even use dasha at all, okay, and we have published articles on it, okay. What I learned recently was somebody took his technique, manipulated it, and created a paddhati of his own. I have not read that paddhati, but that's what Urmila told me. I felt very bad because I know Paresh Desai, his complete family, they never got their due. His father was the most brilliant astrologer, the #1 astrologer in Bombay, Ravindra Desai. So, in fact, I don't go to him on Guru Purnima because I feel so bad that he never got his due. Although whenever I go, he tells me, Karke, you're the only student who comes, who cares for me. But anyway, I get sentimental about it. Anyway, let me change the topic. So I'm going to go to US, and then 14th June to 18th, I'm going to be in Germany near Frankfurt, and I'm going to spend time with Bettina and Inge or discuss the future of Saptarishis Astrology. And I love Inge's place. It's a remote place, very quiet place. I love loneliness, and so they've arranged a house with a fireplace in it for me. I'm so happy. So the year coming, I'm going to be launching some courses. Speaking of courses, beginner's course level 2 we are starting. Let me show you. It's on yogas and transits and prashna. And okay, here it is, I think so. So you're going to go on our site, and the fees is pretty small, I think so. It's a 3-4 month course, okay, and you got on yogas, content spelling, office, fantastic. Transits, jasa system, divisional charts, and prashna. And the prashna thing, this is where I will come in. I was supposed to show a video. I finally never showed that. How I use prashna in the beginner's course or the nakshatra course, I think so. And I predicted for few people that like mass prediction, your child will now be right outside the house. 3-4 people said yes, that their child was outside the house. And prashna, this was there, okay, and we're going to do that at the same time. Okay, those who want recordings of, the recordings are released now of BP Goel workshop on Navamsha, Dashamsha and Saptamsha. Brilliant workshop. I'm so happy you can access it here. Go to saptarishishop.com and just type recordings 2-day VP Goel workshop. You'll get it. Because Naveen Nethani, our friend, our volunteer, was over there, and he saw the technique that VP Goel shared on Saptamsha. Brilliant techniques. He said, in 10 minutes, I've checked it on 10 horoscopes. It's working perfectly, 100%. Of course, Goel Saab is an old hand. On some part of it, we made it live. Pramila was asking, why don't you make it 100% live, free? But unfortunately, there's no free lunch in life. That's the thing. So we're going to be having less workshops this year. I'm going to be concentrating on the book business, the publication. We have a book coming up, Astrology and Vastu Remedies by Renu Sharma and Vishal Sharma. It's a very good book. We have a Nakshatra book coming up by Anuradha. We have a fantastic, brilliant book coming up. I'm not going to tell the name. We're going to be starting a Nadi astrology course by Jitendra Trivedi. Brilliant is not the word. Longevity calculation, timing of marriage, the year when marriage will happen. All areas of life is covered. It. Everything is ready. It's just that I just need to find 5 minutes and announce the course. Create the JPEG, the banner of it. Absolutely brilliant. He has worked so hard. 4 years. I pushed him, and he's finally come out. And yes, as I said, Brigu Nandinadi course is going to be launched by Gautam Rampal in Delhi. Okay, we're going to have research classes in Delhi by VP Goel. Okay, and I'm just trying to find a place in Delhi, cheap and good. Cheap is the wrong word, technically speaking. It should be low cost. Now, I just want to give, since I did not give the technique of DCP, when I used to go on KRS, Yuvraj used to always call and say, man, you're revealing so many secrets. The whole course, you're giving it out free. Every time he would shout at me, but he's been one of my best and most loyal students. But how do I? So I'll share another method. Now just observe moon in your horoscope. The 7th house from your moon is where there will be multiplicity. Multiplicity. And that 7th house will have a jealousy factor. So 2 things, multiplicity, split and multiplicity, 1, 2. Third, jealousy. Look at the horoscope of Bruce Lee. He's got moon in the 12th house. Seventh from it is the 6th house. 7th from it, see here, is the 6th house. So 6th house is house of enemies. 6th house is the house of diseases. 6th house is the house of jealous people. Your enemies are jealous of you. That's the reason they are your enemies. And 6th house is also the house of akala mrityu. That means untimely death. And the conspiracy theory is he was poisoned by jealous enemies. Of course, moon is in the 12th house. That means moon, 12th house is secret enemies. But the jealousy factor is what probably killed him. That's one conspiracy theory. That is one conspiracy theory. Check your horoscopes. It's not a technique that will get the answer easily. Please don't write in the comment section, my moon is here, please tell me what's going to happen. Come on here, go to other YouTube channels. They're gonna answer that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I am not in the business of getting clienteles. I'm in the business of creating astrologers. Most of the astrologers who have YouTube channels today or Facebook, this thing, or WhatsApp teaching groups, they have come out of Saptarishis Astrology. Let me show you one more horoscope if you did not get the principle. And this is of John F. Kennedy. He's got moon in the 12th house. 12th house, secret enemies. 7th from moon is 6th house. Let me draw it for you. Sixth house is akala mrityu. That means untimely death due to some form of jealousy. Are you seeing how beautiful it is applying? But note one thing. And the reason I'm telling is because most people who are on social media, the very first thing they do is they look at their horoscope. You want to learn astrology, you got to burn your horoscope. And that's the only way you can learn astrology in an unbiased manner. True secrets. If you have moon in the 12th house, please don't think, please don't have that thought, oh, am I going to die untimely death? Oh, I'm going to have jealous friends or this thing. That's not how you look at it. Because you do not know that each house has 1008 significations. No book has come out of it. The greatest book which has the maximum number of significations is Uttara Kalamrita by Kalidasa, 6th century, if I'm not wrong. If you read the significations for houses in that book, you'll go mad. You'll go mad. And you'll realize that people who are on YouTube or Facebook or writing books or articles, they have not learned astrology. They don't know the basics of astrology, what our ancients knew as compared to our ancients. We are only trying to gather clients. That's it. That's our business. Nobody gives you a consultation guaranteed. Money back guarantee. Nobody does that. Okay, some people might be crooks. They might take a consultation from you and then ask for money back. There are cheats like that. But okay, why don't you say 50% money back? Not happy with my consultation, 50% money back. I wanted to do that. And I did discuss with Shika, who was managing the business, the consultation business. We should do that. We should do that. But it's so, you get all kinds of clients and they don't allow you to be straightforward. I'm not saying honest. They don't allow you to be straightforward. Why shouldn't you have that? 50% money back, least to least. The problem is, I just have ideas. It's difficult to implement. Sometimes I speak my ideas on Facebook or YouTube or in workshops, and people create images. Oh, he's holier than God. I'm just a normal guy like you and me. Don't create images. It's your problem, not mine. You are only projecting whom you want to be to me, onto myself. Whom you wanted to be. You see little part of it in me and you're projecting that and creating that image. It's a psychological thing. There's a terminology in psychology for that. I forget that right now. Anyway, let me wind up today's session. Let me also tell you all. We're going to be starting a Panchangam series in 2-3 months from now. Daily Panchang and daily remedies, We're going to be starting the Panchanga remedies, And this time when I met Ken Rao, I never land up asking him to, every time when I go to Delhi, I have to visit my mentor. It's mandatory out of love. With Rao Saab, it's mandatory. I need to visit him and, like sign a register. Okay, mera pagar abhi milna chahiye. It's like that, like sign a register. Okay, I visited, sir. Pranam. So, touching his feet itself is a great honor. And this time when I went over there, I never lined up asking him to look at my horoscope. He just opened my horoscope, and I did not even realize he had opened my horoscope. And by the way, I presented the BSP book to him. The very first thing he asked me, Instantly he asked me. It was, have you revealed everything? I said, no. I said, it's a 425-page book, 500 rupees, 37 techniques only out of 300 of the first lot. And of course, I knew in this lifetime I'll not be able to complete 300. It's impossible. It took me 9 years to do this 37. Of course, few more additional techniques we reveal in the Brigu course that we do online course. So I said, no, I'll not reveal everything. It's not possible. So the book size is people, you have distributors calling you saying 500 rupees, nobody buys books. What's 500 rupees, But nobody buys a fat book. People want a small book. So you have physical limitations of the business. Anyway, he looked at my horoscope and he made a prediction. He said, how's your father? I said, as of now, he's normal. Of course, my current BCP is of the 9th house. I know what's going to happen. 9th house is father. I know what's going to happen. I said, as of now, he's normal. But even if he has a problem, he's going to tell me. Like, I don't share my problems with him. He doesn't share his problems with me because we both are too sensitive and we both will worry for each other. Then he made a prediction about my child. I said 100% right. He is, by the way, the godfather for my child. My child was born on the time Kendra selected. That time the operation was done. So I asked him, what are you using? He said, Chakra Dasha. It's a technique that Sri Manoj Pathak, one of the students of K.N. Rao Sahab, has in that institute. Manoj Pathak ji teaches. He's a very brilliant, very, very brilliant astrologer. I've been trying to get him on YouTube channel, our YouTube channel, but somehow Vinit Sakuja keeps on delaying in talking to Manoj Pathak ji. And for 6 years, they have done research on this. Several students, now 4 or 5 of the students have come out with a book under the guidance of Manoj Pathak on Chakra Dasha. Very brilliant, brilliant thing. I'm going to be doing a series of videos on Chakra Dasha in some time to come. And but I want Manoj Pathak ji to come on our YouTube channel. My request to him, if at all he's seeing this, Sometimes it's difficult to get people on YouTube, they're camera shy or whatever, So if you haven't read Chakra Dasha, read it. It's brought out by K.N. Rao's publication, that is Vani publication. You can find it. Sorry, I'm selling it right now. You can find it on our bookshop, Saptarishis Astrology.com. Just type Chakra Dasha by K.N. Rao and you will get it. You will get it. It's somewhere here. Yeah. This is the book. Yeah, this is the book, Chakra Dasha. I myself, I got a copy of it. It's somewhere here. I'm going to read it on my flight to Thailand. And it's something brilliant because K.N. Rao predicted it in 1 second. In 1 second, he made this prediction using Chakra Dasha. Of course, this is, I think if I'm not wrong, it's mentioned in BPHS by Parashar Rishi. Well, it's been a long session. This year, let's see what happens. Last year, it was only Jupiter Rahu conjunctions dominating my life. I wanted to show it how in BCP it was working in my horoscope. People who have Jupiter Rahu conjunct were around me. They're going to be around me for this year also. And that's bad. I mean, you get stabbed in the back. Unfortunately, they don't reveal their horoscopes. If they reveal their horoscopes, you will realize they got Jupiter Rahu conjunct. And that is the very famous Guru Chandal Yoga. There are good things about it, there are bad things about it. I have a presentation ready, which I have not. I was going to make a video. 8 super secrets of Jupiter Rahu with events. Like, for example, if Jupiter Rahu is conjunct, within 1 year of your birth, an event will happen in the health of yourself or your family member. Okay. That's Nadi astrology. That's one. There was another thing about Jupiter Rahu conjunction. I'm forgetting that. Very significant thing. Very, very significant. From Nadi astrology. It's not there in Parashuri. Something very rare about Jupiter Rahu conjunction. I do remember, wanting to release that technique or the BCP method, how you can find out the name of the person, the alphabet by which the person is going to cheat you or be your good friend, how he's going to come for your money or to steal your knowledge or to take away something, cause you ill health and all that. But the problem is people will get worried. People will get worried. And I don't want people to get worried. I was too desperate, in fact, at a point of time to reveal it. And a good friend of mine, like a guru, he's like my guru. He told me that, okay, we got to go, guys. Thank you so much for this session. I love you all. Thank you.